mes amis. Je m'appelle Juju la Foille. Avec regret, je ne sais pas français. Alors, well, you can buy me a drink, and I'll tell you what I've seen. It's a bargain when you consider all the time that's been. You already came this close, and maybe you know of my coping mechanisms and personal woes. Now you're hoping I'll tell you what all of it means. I might shift blame, name and shame, those parts of the game I played that no one ever wins. We're taught not to tell tales, snitch, make a scene. We throw bleach on it before it stains. We think we know we won't be believed. There isn't some kind of justice that I'm seeking. It just is. I found my voice at last and couldn't stop speaking. I haven't chosen the easiest things to say. There isn't an amicable way. But I promise you, I'll be okay. And so will you. No harm in peeking. Maybe you'll let down your defences, drop your guard. I only want to be seen and heard. For the stage offences I'm about to commit, there's always truth, but never reason in it. I do have rhyme though, a lot of rhyming. You'll get used to it. But if reason and meaning are what you came here to find, then allow me to borrow your ears and eyes just for a while. And when all is said and done, consider what sprang to mind. Then tell me what it meant for you, if you have the time.
Bésame mucho. Quand je te vois, je revis les instants d'autrefois. Bésame mucho. Viens mon amour et redis ton cœur est à moi. La joie de te revoir.
His entire identity is a construct. Success to him is akin to danger. His presence makes for a protection of sorts. A grain of remorse is of course stranger. His voice gives many a fine speech, but truth. Smiling mouth and glaring eyes, the voice says you did it in anger. His heart emits a slow distress signal, help me. His brain washes yours like a flash of white light and sharp pins. His reflection in the mirror is broken, a torn locust, your true face is hidden, gradually erased. His scent is petroleum, rotten fruit, myth and rust. His odour throws out blood-stained sheets on that trust you place before him. His spirit is black ice, electric sugar. Hungry for meat, he'll elicit sympathy with crisis, ensnare you in the abyss. His mind is in constant disarray, in aftershock. The blackness in that pit sucks all life into it. His soul wants yours, the bitter pit of sweet for flesh. He'll teach you to believe in the devil, but he knows that fire all too well. The rules of the game are, we play until you lose. You'll do what I say, come when I call. The rules at school don't change, mine do. I'll tell you stories about demons and ghouls and you obey my rules. The rules are, they aren't the rules until I say it's called. As a rule of thumb, you'll lose if you ignore the rules. For the sake of your soul, you better follow my rules. Don't spread the news about you breaking my rules. I refuse to excuse my need of these rules. Your ignorance of the rules only fuels my desire to crush you. Cruel woman, have you any idea how much I love you? My famous last words aren't flowing today, but the lines of pursuit and the sordid promises. The endless gifts in Google translations, objectionable compliments, double-speak and fake news, blatant infidelity, pretend empathy, they're on chrome spun display. The truth isn't showing up today, but the lines of self-pity and shattered sentences, suspicious forward slashes, ... I miss her, still nothing. Bubbles break and views are bleak, a pile of charisma slumped by the bandstand. The truth is on full beam, it's just pointed a different way. I read something I shouldn't have today, and the lines wove like a net around me, and the words were utter filth. Twisting flesh, ploughing the need, pitiful cries, I'm struggling to breathe. You fed me burnt chicken and red wine, tentative messages and tender rituals until I was within your grasp again. It's fine, honestly, I'm okay. While the lines around my eyes deepen, my chest tightens, my nose and tongue grow, my ribs start to show, stomach lining spews and vents, Instagram feed, a sickening need, bargaining tools, re-established rules. I'm in deep shit now, but what's worse is the shame. There's some peace in remembering today. Some lines can be cut before they take hold, and though words snares are rare, submitting of will or fractured ego, God's voice or a damaged psyche, I take comfort in knowing at least I'm not you. Bolted doors and the cocooning paper, they steer me away, keep me clear of your gaze. I really had to hand it to you today. That one-line email really got up my nose. 5 carefully selected, your famous last words. You knew it would rile me. I nearly replied. A voice said, stop, the mist retreated. I skipped for joy, having nothing to say to you. Sticky lies slip, the net snappings. I reported your ass. Now get the fuck out of my face. Discard her when she's broken. What appears cute and harmless could rip a hole in your intestinal wall if she goes down the wrong hole. Handle with care. She may contain small parts. That cord you pull exceeds the allowable length. Could be a choking hazard if she puts you in her mouth. Handle with care. Put her away when you're finished. Those sharp wires you see can stab, cut or shock if she straps on her wheels. Handle with care. Put her away when you're finished. Those limbs that bend in all directions could poke you in the eye if she decides how you'll dress her. Could you take Barbie and pass her along? Born March 9th, 1959, Barbara Millicent Roberts of Willows, Wisconsin, USA. She attended Manhattan International High School and has an on-off relationship with Ken Carson. They split up in 2004, but were reunited in 2006 after Ken's makeover. Barbie began her career as a teenage fashion model, and since then has worked as an astronaut, surgeon, Olympic athlete, downhill skier, aerobics instructor, TV news reporter, vet, rock star, army officer, summit diplomat, engineer, dentist, and presidential candidate. Barbie has over 40 pets, including a cat called Blisser, Tawny the horse, and Taffy, a dog, plus a panda, a lion cub, and a zebra. She's owned an impressive number of vehicles over the years and has a pilot's license. In 1992, Barbie broke her silence, speaking edifying retorts such as, math class is tough, And will we ever have enough clothes? Barbie is 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs just under 8 stone. She lacks the necessary body fat required to have periods and struggles to hold up her head. Barbie endures an almost daily onslaught of accusation for perpetuating gender stereotypes, encouraging men to hit women and forcing eating disorders on teenage girls. And from the way she's allowing herself to be passed around now, she's quite clearly a slut too. Overshadowed by a pylon. The hallway is so narrow, we can't fit more than 2. Shrilling phone on the wall, treacherous stairs, it echoes everywhere you go. There is a table laid for 4, we always have some mess. The gap dividing houses closes over the years, replaced with a slab of wood, crumbling step. The vocal cords of the house are there, and we have little privacy. Those 3 walls had stories to tell. The shabby windows say it publicly. The garden goes on for miles and miles, stopped by a tin shed. The bones of passed-on pets slowly sink, and rotten cooking apples play dead. There is a constant dripping tap. The floorboards don't dare creak. The open fire leaves dust in every splinter. The roof is just starting her 20-year leak. The front bedroom tempts me with perfume and high heels. The middle room is warm and dark. Our bedroom is only accessible by passing through a portal into Narnia. It's the place we can escape to when the shouting gets too loud. A multiverse can be created with bunk beds and wardrobes. Just wish the toilet wasn't all the way down. I can fit inside that drawer. I'll roll you up in a quilt. Let's pretend to be radio DJs. You've ruined another perfectly good story. Steps on stairs indicate guilt is coming this way. Let's pretend we didn't hear. Passing the baton of blame, the vocal cords gone slack. The house heaves a sigh of relief. The dust settles. The sticky secrecy sucks back. Ah, enfin, mes amis, allons-nous avoir la solution, la conclusion, la révolution, la dénouement, je ne sais pas. Bonne chance, mes amis. Nous marchons. Au revoir.